minutes early. There's a few people already commenting, so I thought I'd just hit the button. So, yeah, PC Fixer was first. Congratulations to him. He started to beat BW's Electronic, which I don't see him on here tonight. He was always the first. And Black Dot Killer's always there. He's always thereabouts. So if you two guys commenting already, so that's excellent. So I'll talk for a couple of minutes, and then we'll get down to the reasons to be cheerful today, the reasons to celebrate this day, the 6th of April, or April 6th if you're across the pond. There's quite a few reasons. Welcome to Dr. Lefthandthread Sunday Surgery Live with me, Dr. Lefthandthread. As I said, it's the 85th edition of the world famous epic live stream, the Sunday night extravaganza, which is Dr. Lefthandthread Sunday Surgery. I see Pat on the chat. Thank you, Pat. And J-Bubs, of course. Good to see you guys. We're bound to be there. There's Martin Kelly. We're bound to be near 9 now. What are we doing for time? I'm just checking the time. No, we're just 1 minute to go. I went early. I seen some of you guys were waiting, so I thought I'd go early. So, yes. All's good. Right. Reasons to celebrate. Reasons why this is a momentous occasion. Of course, that's the 85th edition of Dr. Lefthandthread Sunday Surgery. Other reasons to be cheerful. The Dr. Lefthandthread YouTube channel has now received 9 million views in total since 2017. Since you do the sums, what's that, 8 years or something? Anyway, something like that. Today was the day that PC Fixer, my Canadian sensei, no, not yet, Pat. My Canadian sensei showed me a more efficient way to balance battery cells, which is very good. So I've ordered the little leads that I need, so that's great. First time here, Colin. I've seen you commenting. Good to see you. Total Tech. Team who's giving away chainsaws. I don't want the chainsaws. Anyway, so that's one reason to be 1, 2, 3 reasons to be cheerful, was it? Another reason to be cheerful is I have almost reached 17,000 subscribers on YouTube. I need 82 more subscribers. So if you like this stream and you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. But anyway, tap the screen if you're on watching and you like what I do. Just tap that screen. That's it. We've got nine viewers and five likes. So that's pretty good. So we're pretty much can get started now. We're at the 9 o'clock mark. We have 7 or 8 people watching. Anyway, are we in for a good night tonight? J-Bubs is asking. We're all wondering about that, aren't we? That's the beauty of the live stream. Nobody knows. First item up, we have battery. She's not feeling too good. If you put her in the charger, I'll probably do this one first. Put her in charger and nothing. We'll do a quick volt check on her, just to let you know. We'll run through all these and then we'll maybe go back to this battery and just get down to business, Yeah, that's all right, Paul. It says 17.5 volts. So I know it's backwards. I can assure you it's 17.5 volts. So why is that not going at 17.5 volts? And I'm sure I might power it too, what do we see? I think these impact drivers go at fairly low voltage anyway. No, it's not going to work. So you can, PC Fixer will maybe tell you, possibly new battery charging board, hopefully not, because it says DeWalt on it. That's correct, PC Fixer. I'm going to show you this next thing. Not this. Dust hanging off it. I don't know. I'm not sure. That might be a fixer fail. So I've chose 2 dodgy ones to start with. I've chose another dodgy one. Might get away with this one though. I promised you no Sparks PC fixer, but that's before I plugged that in. I hadn't plugged that in to just there now. I hadn't actually, well, plugged it in, but I hadn't pulled the trigger. This is an impact wrench. There's nothing wrong with the battery. The battery just seemed to come along with it. The battery's okay. However, there's something interesting about this one. PC Fixer could tell you this one's actually from across the pond. Look at the font and that. That's an American or Canadian battery, and the same goes for this. That's an American label there too. This you see these orange bits in this here. That's how you know. So this came from Derry, but it's not from Derry originally. It's made some sort of transatlantic journey we don't know about. It's a real Angela's Ashes job, you know. Next up, this here. The boy that owns this told me this wasn't going, but I got it. But it's going. And with 2 accounts and Timo's and 2 71cc chainsaws. She's North American, definitely J-Bubs. Anyway, this one isn't North American. This is from here. But it's equally as noisy as that one. In its own way. So there you are. There you are. That's that. Also, and I don't hold much hope in this one. This is a DCG405. This is the brushed grinder. The switch doesn't feel well good. We might get lucky. We'll have to be lucky with this one, I'd say. So, the bearings buggered in the Milwaukee. There's something not good there. I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, we'll find out in due course. So we'll probably start with the battery. Do the big saw. See what we can do with that. I don't have brushes for that saw because when I got that saw, when I get usually a plug-in item, because brushes are relatively cheap, I'll just not even look at it. I'll just order the brushes. And then it'll be there if I need them. But I went on to order brushes for that saw and I couldn't get a set. So I think she might be goosed anyway, but we'll see. What's first? Battery. So we'll have to clear this off first here. Give us a little bit of room. Yeah, unplug that. Probably best unplugging that now anyway. And throw everything else back out of the way for a little while. So, hit that like button, please, guys. I'm gonna blow off this bench. That's all that's dirty. Whew. What do we see? We'll have to go to the bench and turn around the camera. Where's this battery? Right, what have we done now? Well, I don't know what the battery is going to fix. Because that's not it there, that's my own battery. It started already, guys. Anyway, we'll turn around the camera in the meantime. Ooh. That's the close-up you didn't ask for. There you are. Close-up of the bench. Where did I throw that battery? Anyway, we get down to business. I lost the battery. I swear. You wouldn't believe that. Only in the doctor's surgery can this sort of mayhem ensue at such a, Anyway, we lost the battery. We may have to move on to something else to find the battery. That is actually ridiculous. Anyway, we might start with this. That's not the battery, that's my own battery. Put that up out of the way. Anyhow, this is noisy. But I might take a shortcut with that because we're having a bit of a night yet already. Anyhow, we're having a bit of an episode already. That's early for one of my episodes. Any regular viewers of this stream will know that sometimes I go off the reservation a little bit in these streams. Sometimes I kind of lose myself a little bit. And sometimes I can't get myself back again. I'm sort of like a deaf Jack Russell in the park, you know, he's not coming back, you know. They've called the fix so we can't find it. It's gone to battery heaven. I honestly don't know where I set that battery. Oh, I do. Oh, there it is. I had it myself. Oh, goodness. Anyway, here we are. Like I say, we lost the patient. So we already did this, but we'll do it again for the folks who just joined. No disco. It is plugged in, that charger. This is not the Prestige. There's no magic tricks. There's been no switcheroos, you know. It's showing 18 now for some reason. I still won't charge. I still won't go. You know, put the battery on the right way. So PC Fixer says the cause of that one is that it's got a DeWalt badge on it. I'm not so sure. It could be one of them. I have a suspicion. I'm probably not wise to get on a battery in the live stream because batteries can be nearly anything with an old battery, you know. We'll check the terminals, we'll check the wee fuse on the top. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, there's one that come off. Yes, I have all the screws out, guys, before you say. Uh-oh. PC Fixer, what do you think? You can see the burning there. Let me see. We'll do a volt check in the cells, but we'll look on this first. We have burning there. Huh? I'm willing to bet that's our problem. There's a bit of a meltdown there. But we'll do a cell check. I don't know where I even wanted to get out of the pack due to time, because we have quite a lot to get through this evening. Fuse, sir. Fuse. What do we see? And we're going to have to replace that fuse using Dr. Magic and Science. There's 152 watching, so there's only 13 likes, so I think that's criminal. I think you should bang that like button a wee bit harder, boys. More you get involved there. I know some people don't like to talk, and that's fair enough, but just doesn't cost you anything to bang that like button. Doesn't even cost you anything to subscribe on this platform. 3.71. See if we can get that into shot so you can see it. 3.71. 3.71. 3.71. 3.71. I've had a few of these with the wee fuse blown this last while. more than ever I had. Used to up on that. I have to spot weld it. My Canadian sensei says I have to spot weld it, so I want to help him enjoy the stream, so I'm going to have to do that. Also, I do think that I should, I could maybe put a wee bit of, could do both. Put a wee bit of solder on the top. Anyway, there we are. We'll clean it up as well as we can here. You can maybe solder and spot weld it. Do both. Right. Let's see. We need a little bit of magic strip now. People use it to jumpstart a car. And you can buy the wee thing on TikTok. You don't have to make your own wires. You can clip it on and blow the wee fuse on it easier. Just to make sure you blow it. Let's see. Spot welder. The funniest one was a guy that I had that tried to jumpstart a tractor with one of them 5 amps. I'll tell a lie, it was 2 of the 5 amps. He didn't learn his lesson the first time. He tried to start a tractor with a 5 amp battery, and then it didn't start because he popped this, you know. So therefore, he decided, what's the best thing you would do if you discovered that you you destroyed your battery trying to start a tractor? Would you stop there, or would you go and get another battery and do it there? I done 2 for him one time. Oh, it's back. It's a good while ago. The video's up on YouTube somewhere. A little bit of strip there. A 5 amp, a tractor, yes. A tractor, yes. An actual tractor, an actual Massey Ferguson 135. An oldie but a goodie. What? I might have to solder this. If my spot welder's going to start messing about tonight. Oh, she's going now. Just a bit of dirt in the probes, I think. Definitely wasn't a lawn tractor. If it was a lawn tractor, I could forgive him. That was definitely a stupid move. Definitely not one I would recommend. The fact that he did it twice. Is criminal. BC Fixer doesn't like me soldering these. He thinks, and he could be right. He may have a point, because he usually does, that it's any risk that you take around the battery that's unnecessary, just don't do it. But I'm going to add a little bit of solder, just you know, a little bit of security. Just a little bit. Not much. My friend over in England does them this way. Joshua Lewis. He's DeWalt Refurbs and something. Anyway, with 2 bars anyway. Wee glass. That'll be alright. Put that over there. And we will just close her up and say hopefully good night to that man. I shouldn't have melted that bit. Probably should have cut whether it was a head there. But anyway. There we are. A wee glass of whiskey. Fair play to you, sir. I had to give up the demon drink in my youth, as it did not suit my temperament. It was the wrong medicine for me. Maybe should have the ratchet on for this job. There we are. Right, we'll see if it charges now. We're saying fix. We're saying first fix of the evening. It's charging anyway. And we'll try it on a machine. Yeah. She's making better noise now. So we'll put that over here to charge for now. And we'll move on to the next exciting project, which I haven't lost this time. Here we are. We'll maybe extend up to give us a bit more scope there, so you can see something. It's a bigger machine. This is the USA machine, and we think she's a bit too loud. You know, I'm going to probably cheat in this one, because I didn't look at this one, but the noise seems to be coming from here, so I assume bearing. So the Magic Spares box just happened to have one of these lying around. So if I pull the back off and put this on, hopefully it'll make her quieter. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to have to tear it down and grease the whole thing and see what I can do. I could order a bearing for it, but we wouldn't have time tonight anyway for that. What do we see? So the first fix of the night under our belts, so we'll try and cheat in this one to get a 2 under our belt. Hopefully they're the same. They look the same. There's a slight difference in them. There's a slight difference in these. The replacement one hasn't got that other part to it, you see? But I'm going to try it anyway, because that's the kind of doctor I am. It's all about saving the patient. Right or wrong. This might be the wrong size. We'll see. Other than that, we'll have to try and mess about the roller part to make it quieter. This is what I get for trying to cheat. Well, there's a difference in there that's problematic. Doesn't seem to be. You wouldn't say it's bigger anyway, like. Yes, the spline's different. It's really hard to see. Yep. This is what I get for cheating. The American one uses Imperial. Imperial. Hold on. First time. Explain that to me. Explain that. We just used the Force against the Imperial Empire. So we're going to screw this on and see if our cheating worked. Cheating's always good. That's the thing with a transplant. Sometimes the transplants don't take. Sometimes the donor's not suitable. But we hope we've got away with this. This has somehow made its way. No, it's not. The one that came out was this one here, the extra bit on it. Honestly. Anyway. It's still noisy. It's still noisy. What do you think, guys? I'll have to open her and try and graze her or something. I'll open her and try and graze her as well. I wonder, was that the problem with that one? It seemed to be coming from back. Seems to. Don't know. It's hard to say. We'll have a bigger project here now then. We'll just take her apart. Sounds okay. We'll try and take the front off her. We'll probably, don't know. We'll grease the front. Thanks, Alan C. Thank you. There's look at that. That's not done her any favours, has it? I think the noise is coming from the front now. Like, would you say, J-Bubs? Yep, that's correct. So what do we do? To replace that bit? Or replace that bit? We're going to have to charge a nominal fee for this. Due to this wrench being in a suboptimal condition, it's a USA wrench. Oh, should I charge a tariff? Should I charge a 10% tariff as well? Let's make it 20%. It's going to the area anyway. It's sort of the EU, so it's right. Anyway, we'll figure it out. If we get our fixed status. Hope Gary's not watching. That owns us. Gary, the meter's running. The meter's running, man. You're building an M12. I'm hopefully building an audience. You guys want to hit the like button? 23 likes, that's not so bad. 84 would be nice, because that's my biggest amount I've got in my life. 84 likes. Have to pull that out after all that. Anyway. I'll try and get it to open now. A nominal fee will have to be charged for this. This is proper Magic Sunday Night Sciences. This is not your ordinary stuff. People don't realise what goes into these Sunday night streams. Like, when they give me these things to fix, and I go and fix some on a Sunday night, and I'm being watched by a team of experts, and, you know, yeah. I'm going to try and listen to Gaz, because I'll tell you why. Gaz actually saved the live stream in a way last week, because he sort of told me how to he gave me the method that worked whilst taking apart the reassembling saw. I was locking the button and with the vise. I think your idea, Dremel's, probably a good idea. Can you, if I was to tell you I had an idea before you said that, and what it would be, if you had to guess, what would you think? What would you think the idea I had was going to be? I think it's a bad idea, what I had. Hey, there's Rose. Good to see you, Rose. I was going to hit it with a hammer. Anyway. Everything's magnetizing to everything. So we'll leave that over there for now. And we'll see what we can do with this. Good to see you, Rose. Do you want to try to hammer it? I think it'll break in bits. It seems like it's already cracked. I don't know if you can see that. Seems like it's sort of already cracked there. Don't know if that's visible to you guys at home. The folks at home. It's my favourite. Hey guys, I'm going to Dremel it. That's what I was going to do. I was going to hit it with a hammer. But I think that's a bad idea. I was going to do that, guys, but I'm listening to you. Lovely. How's that sound to you guys? That is horrible. Anyway, don't have achieved a whole lot with that. Yes, it's great to see you. And let you. We'll go and shade him with a hammer. Pull the butt out of it. Ah, yeah. I'm listening, guys. I'm listening. Lord Alcatraz. What are you doing? I think you mean, why am I doing that? This was noisy. Because you see there's a dent in the body. So I don't want to hit it with a hammer, which I was going to do. I want to try and file it down. It'll make the wall thinner, but hopefully it'll give it enough room. So this stuff can rotate without making a noise. Or as loud a noise. What do we see? We're going to pull our bit out a wee bit. I might get a different bit because this bit is actually new tonight. I used it in the battery earlier on, but it's filling it. Might have to go for another bit soon. Right, anyway. Here we go. So much for buying a silent compressor. And that's our noise of choice tonight. I wonder, is that enough? Is that enough? That's great stuff there. Means you're a dentist. No. Rose Quartz. Good to see you on the stream. Rose Quartz, if you like down to earth ladies, she's one. That feels a bit better, I think. We've made a little bit of room. Rose Quartz, if any of you guys want to check out Rose Quartz's channel, she talks about a great deal of many things. She has a lot of interests. She does a lot of car stuff. She does a lot of talks about. She has me on as a guest sometimes to talk about this and that and other thing, and she's had various other people of different ilks. And Rose's Quartz's strong point, in my opinion, would be her ability to talk intelligently about a great deal of subjects. Different subjects, different people. Just she should have a podcast. She's just made for a podcast. She's got it, I think. But anyway, a sand roller. What do you think? I don't know if you can see that. It's wore down enough. Like it's not as raised as it was. I think we'll get away with it. We'll put plenty of grease on it, and we'll hope for the best. That's what we'll do. Plenty of grease. See if I have more grease. Just get the grease going out. All right. Joe Rogan's got nothing in you. See if it's hitting. We'll give it an old. Oh, we love that sound. We love these sounds on this channel. Anyway. Oh. Here's slid on anyway. Which way is which way? Doesn't matter. No, I don't think it does. This is pretty smooth, Martin. We put it together. We'll put the old back on her first to see if that alleviates some of the noise. And if not, we can put the other one on. We've got two to play with. It was quite lined up. It's near enough, you know. No, it's lined up. Could be my night after all. Could be my night after all. What should you name your... That's a good question, Rose. Joe Rogan has the Joe Rogan Experience. That's the most popular podcast in the world. Which wouldn't, if somebody had said that name to me, I'd say, well, you know, well, maybe not, you know. Hey, the grease will soak it up. Don't worry. Pat, there's 10 people that worry in this world, and I'm not one of them. Don't worry. You just get on with life, man. Just love your life. We're not here for a long time, we're here for a good time. The no niche experience. The no niche experience. I called this Dr. Left-Hand Thread Sunday Surgery. You call it something quite, you know, oh, I love grease. I love grease. I love lubrication. Lubrication improves any situation. That's my motto. Anyway, Rose, you could call your podcast something really sort of, I think would suit you. What would you call it, Rose? Something nice, like getting to know you with Rose Quartz, you know, because you're taking somebody from a different vibe, and you're vibing with them, which I think you're very good at. Right. Rose knows you love that. Rose knows. Keep it going. Clever, no? I don't get called clever too often. If there's a clever test, I'll take it before I admit to that, you know. I know. When these live streams go wrong, I don't feel too clever. I feel like something that escaped from the zoo, rather than the parental doctor of the internet. No, I'll put these screws on. We'll put these screws on. We think it might be a fix. We'll do the back on yet. We haven't decided fully which back we're going to try. We'll try the original or the door one. This was the original, this gold coloured one with the extra bit. So if we can make it work with that on it, it might be more suitable. These are nice to get on. These are lovely to get on. There we're winning now. Oh, There we're Rose Nose Podcast. Getting to know you with Rose Quartz. We're saying a fix or a fail. We're saying fix. Rose Nose. It's sort of a wee bit erotic with a grease and extra lubrication, you know. It sort of has connotations for those of a dirty mind, you know. We're saying fix. That sounds a whole lot sweeter, guys. I think that's a fix. I'm calling that fix, guys. So that's 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Extra lube. Extra lube's a winner, man. Too much is never enough. Anyway, this is going to be quite horrible. I'm just warning you. This is going to be quite horrible. We'll plug her in to show you why. I don't know if I can fix this tonight. I couldn't get brushes for it, first of all, but brushes might not do it. Brushes might not seal the deal. Fix. Fix or fail. This. Please see this. Welcome to the Spark Show. As you can see, she's covered in dust. So we're going to have to do a lot of de-dusting and a lot of tearing down to see what's going on. And I am. For the guys that will shout at me in a moment, I have unplugged it. I have unplugged it. Yes, J-Bubs, exactly. I'm depending on the care package from Pat to save the day here. I'm depending on them. Anyway, here we go. Oh, goodness me. Anyway, we'll try and get this thing tore down to see what we can do. This is shocking. The dust in this is actually everywhere. Everywhere. Aye, that's it, hard work. And all the stuff on her's gone solid, like you're saying. Ooh. We could take the brushes out there to see, I suppose. That'd be the first, maybe sensible choice. We don't always make the sensible decisions on this stream, but we're going to try tonight. We're going to try. There. And we'll get that later. It's there somewhere. Try not to lose any screws at this stage, because we're only beginning. I don't know why people treat good tools so hard, but the same guy that gave me the Reassembling saw last week with the rocks in it gave me this. He gave me this to fix. They're good to me, aren't they? Brushes seem like they're kind of melted. Still a bit on them. Probably still enough on them. They're kind of like, they're kind of not having a good time on there. think I'm... No! Jesus Christ. Forgive the people who own these tools. They know not what they've done. That looks pretty bad. I might not tear it down any further. I might just give it a wee blast with brake cleaner in here or something. When it goes in fire, it goes in fire. Whatever. I'll just clean it that way. We will say, maybe, we'll see. We will say that this is in a suboptimal condition. We've got 38 likes, we've got 185 people watching. We've got a suboptimal tool on the bench. What more would you want from Sunday evening? I'm sorry I can't read the Russian stuff, man. Don't like the look of that armature there. It's sort of still caked up a little bit. That's better. I hope it was just the dust. That's beyond suboptimal. Anyway, we're going to put it together and try her. Because, you know, though it's suboptimal, we have to keep hope. We have to be optimistic. Hope must be maintained at all costs, even when all hope seems gone and dashed. Hope is all you have. A man without hope's going nowhere. We can try her with the cover off and try not to electrocute ourselves. Would that be an idea? Yes, probably still in one bag of cement at a time. Do you think WD-40 in there? I think we can do better. Thanks, Rose Quartz, for being my cheerleader. You're more than appreciated. We'll give her a go. If we don't like her, we can go deeper. But I really hope we do like her, so we can move on to something else. Something completely different. Are we going to say that's yeah? Are we going to admit that this is done? It's sparking like hell. I don't know what to do. Should I take it to bats and try and clean it a bit more? I'll unplug it again, guys. Just in case you wonder. Well, I'll take it to bats and try and clean it a bit more and see if it works. Where are you from? I am currently residing in an undisclosed location in County Tyrone. Come on. This tray doesn't seem as magnetic as it used to be. It's unplugged, yes, PC Fixer. Thank you. I do appreciate the comments. Too much sparks now. I think I think we might have to move on shortly if we don't get a better result of this, because I think she is gone. She's a goner. I don't think new brushes is going to do it. Them brushes haven't had an easy time, but I just don't think new brushes is going to do it. I did clean up the armature rightly, but hey, I think the fill could be away. And you know what? You see the fill is away. I'm going to tell them to go and buy a new saw, because I'm going no further. That's my idea on this. This is going to be the most unpleasant probably one of the night, so best to get it out of the way before the air mark. Hopefully. Coming near the air mark now. Right. It's kind of, I think I have to say, she has to say goodnight, this saw. I'm going to give her one more chance, but I think she's bit. I don't think we can fix her tonight. We're going to try. I don't want to give up too easily. When you guys have given your Sunday night to me, you know, I want to make sure that you see that I tried. I definitely tried last week anyway. Nobody could fault me for lack of trying anyway last week. There's an Allen key in there too. I knew there was something missing from that wall. I couldn't think what it was. Oh, there it is. Is jacking it here? Jacking it in? Or jacking off? I hope you're jacking it in. No. Just to nearly give up territory, you know. We're nearly there. Not holding it on, is it? I'll give it a wee blow out, and if it doesn't work, Aye. Honestly, I don't like giving up, but no. It's time to put this back together and say the doctor pronounced her dead at 2 minutes to 10 on Sunday. On Sunday the 6th. Doctor said she was dead. She died. We'll put it back together anyway. Use a laser. Laser. R.I.P. to Diddles' Plunge Saw. Sorry, Diddles. We got the rest of your stuff sorted, even that other yacht last week while the rock center. Right. Oh, that spring doesn't want to play ball, does it? Don't think it's going to matter in the big scale of things anyway with this one. I don't like giving things back to people in butts, even they're not going. You know, that kind of way. If I can avoid it. That'll do it. Oh, it looks like it's been snowing on here. Looks like Nova Scotia in December. That's what it looks like. Looks like Tony Montana's come to visit. He threw a bit of a party. So how we're doing now? I think we're nearly there as far as putting this back together is concerned anyway. She got too much dust and rendered her, you know, too much white powder. Ruined many a superstar. Oh. Time of death was, she was pronounced dead on the 2158 of her addiction to white powder. She couldn't control her white powder addiction. We tried to rehabilitate it, but it didn't work. The rehab didn't work in this one. The armature's burned. It's not worth going any further, I would say we could plug her in, give her another word for it, put the lid on for entertainment. If indeed that would be entertaining. The good news is her battery's charged, anyway. See. No. Having that done right, so no, she's dead. Good night. That's a fail. You've witnessed a fail. But we'll say the doctors can't save them all. It's just like Pokemon, you can't catch them all. You can't save them all. There we are. We can put her back together. But she's, yeah. She probably has feel. Probably has feel. We'll blame him. But at least that that's been a useful exercise for me, because that ends all the tools he gave me. He gave me a whole pile of tools, some of which I got through last week. Actually, the other 3 things that I done last week were his as well. So three fixes and 1 fail for him. So we're calling that dead. DOA. DOA. Oh, look at this place. Look at this place. Wow. This has to be a record. Oh. This is horrendous. Anyway, par for the course for this carry-on. You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. No, I'm not getting the Hoover out. I'm a blower, not a sucker. Anyway. Right. Are we ready for the next episode, which is grinder time? Grinder time. Grinder time. Whew. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. All right. Something is rotten in an undisclosed location in County Tyrone as well. Anyway, before we go any further, we're only just over an hour in, and we have, this is the first fix of the evening. We've got full bars in the battery, it's fully charged. We'll do a quick volt check for those of you who have been here a while, and then we'll move on to grinders then. There's no point in wasting any more time in that other one. So this is good. We'll see. That's not right. Come on. That's more like it. 20.3 volts. So PC Fixer can tell you, J-Bobs can tell you, Gas Bullen can tell you. A lot of people in this stream can tell you that's a very good fully charged voltage for that. So I'm very happy with that. Put that back on there. And right, we'll get down to grinders now. We're very, oh, I don't even know which one to start with. We'll start with the DeWalt, because I'll tell you why I'm starting with the DeWalt. I'm starting with the DeWalt because it seems the most unlikely for me to fix. I might be able to do something with the other one. This could be the second fail of the evening. We'll see. Oh, it's always an episode here, isn't it? It's always something. Right. Throw that back out of the way for now. Get our magnetic dish out. I think we need a 15. We go to 15. Yeah, there's a 15. No, it's not the time to get raided by the cops. I always think if I ever get stopped by the cops under suspicion of, you know, being a bad guy, let's call it like that, and they opened the boot of my car, there'd be so many second-hand tools in the back of the car, they would think I robbed a building site or something. It's a good job I've got an honest face. That looks alright. Might grease the head here as well. We'll see. We'll get the rest of her open now. Did he rob a pawn shop? Exactly. Still in the mortar trough. Anyway, it's good to get finished with his tools because they were suboptimal to get fixed, them dusty ones. This one shouldn't be as bad. The guy that owns this works his tools hard as well, so you know it's might not be pleasant in here, but it'll not be as bad as the last one. The last one was terrible. We'll see. Might be able to get her open at that. See what's holding her now. Aye. Never right. It should come off now. I know. A little bit of debris in there as well. We'll get it out of the way first. We'll see. Nothing obviously wrong with the wiring. Nothing obvious anyway. Don't know if a switch is just worn out. It just feels like the switch maybe might not be in its best, living its best life now. Could be something like that. I don't think the motor looks burnt. The motor looks clean as a whistle, but that doesn't really tell me anything. There could be little things burned. There's the activator okay. Switch just felt not good, you know. I was going to try putting the head back in to see if it'll go that way. Let's see. Yeah, we'll try the contact cleaner and the trigger now. I'll tell you what's the best. The best is this here. It's a Milwaukee M12 by Dr. Lefthandthread, patent pending. These are currently not available in the shops. 2026, maybe. Anyway, what do we see? Can we get something going here? No. Doesn't want to go anyway. No. That switch does feel terrible. That switch does feel terrible. Try opening it a wee bit, and like Colm says, give it a little blast, but it could be just worn out, you know. Could be just worn out. This works will be nothing short of a major miracle, you know. But we'll try. We do try in these fixer fields. We do try. Don't know. Not sure. There's no ignition there at all. Don't think of a spare module that would sit that either. Could be shit out of luck with this one tonight, guys. Can't see any broken wires. Can't see anything quite obvious wrong. I think it needs a whole new module, which is far too expensive to replace, and I wouldn't have one in stock anyway. It could be that the switch is over. It's done its time. But the boy that owns this, to be fair to him, says it might just be done because it's done a lot of work. And he does work his tools hard. I fixed quite a few things for him. He tries to look after them better than the last guy. But you can tell they've done a lot, you know. I think he's just worn out that switch. And that switch is not available as a separate item. So I may have to pronounce this one dead. At what time? What time we got? We've got 22:16 PM. Sunday the 6th of May. No, April. April. He will be remembered. He fought long and hard to be a grinder. But this is the day it ended. Well, these are the ones. Another casualty, RIP. So we've had 2 fixes, 2 fails. This is beyond economical repair, this one. But anyway. I just think the attempt was important. It was important to try. Nurse, we have killed another one. I'm only halfway on the stream of 150 odd watching over there, whatever, 127. And we've 85 likes, we beat their most likes So thank you guys for that. We've beat our most likes on these streams. So. And we will have a live stream next week. I don't know what's going to be in it, but no, there's no way that's going. That switch didn't feel right to begin with. No. The switch is the problem, I would say. That's in the casualty box. We will have a live stream next week, but the following week is Easter Sunday. So we're going to have Easter Sunday off. Because we need to have an odd day off. But other than that, we will be every week, hopefully. Right, let's see. Another grinder. Noisy. So what we're going to do is we're going to open it. First of all, I'm going to pull the head off her first. Pull that out. And see if the bearing's away. I have a spare bearing. I don't know if it's the right one. But it is for a model of these, you know. Where am I from? An undisclosed location in County Tyrone. In my secret doctor surgery here. 605 bearing. What do we see? I have a bearing here, and but it wasn't 605 watching. That'll be better. Really? Livestream is better than Dry Creek bed. This is a bearing I have for it, I don't know. It's hopefully right. We'll see. But we'll pull this off here to see what we got. Probably on the way out. It's done no damage to the fill coil. See, the fill coil's alright. We'll pull that bearing off and put the other one on, or what'll I do? I think it's the right size anyway. Might as well. We've come this far. We'll try and grease the head of that one too. I've seen bearings in a lot worse shape, you know. Is the bearing too big? I thought it looked about right. It really looks about right, you know. We can try it. I would say it's gone. J-Bubs agrees, it's gone. Let's see, can we get to the vise here? This vise got some batter last week, so it's maybe still feeling it. Let's see if we can get it. Isn't the bin game over for it? Oh, we're not going to give up that quickly. We're only an hour and 25 minutes in, so we're not going to give up that quickly. We'll just try and batter it off some way. Oh, that's not tight enough. This vise got some battering last week. And they tighten up the vise, to be honest. there, the bearing's off. That was a secret bunker right next door to Batman. See, can we get this pushed on there with a vise or something? We'll figure something out. The arm wasn't that hard to get off. All together. I don't know if the vise is going to open up enough to do this. No, it's not. It's not. And my vise battered is shit, you know, to be honest. Which is no surprise. There's no shame for it. Can we go this way? I thought it was next to the leprechaun. He loves at the end of the rainbow. He's Robin to help. I need any sort of boy to help. But to get any sort of boy at the minute. Well, he's not hard to pay. And takes his own lunch with him. A bit more. Looks good to me. Brass hammer needed. We need brass monkey balls. That's what we need for this job. And that's all I'm going to get. Some brass monkey balls. Don't go overboard with that. Nah, we're not famous for haggis. But I have ate haggis. If you're ever over in Edinburgh, you have to eat haggis. It's sort of the law, isn't it? Anyway, see, we'll move over to the other area of excellence over here. Is that the shot we want? Or is that the shot we want? We'll go for that one. We'll try and put this bad boy together now. Bearing seating properly. I don't know. Let's see. Wipe some of that stuff off first. Let's see. Oh, that's her on there, is it? I like her on better than that though. She doesn't seem to want to go on the whole way. No, there's not. It's down into that wee hole there. Like a glove, allegedly. We put that on a wee bit further. Maybe that's our problem. Maybe the bearing has to go on a little bit further. That's what she said, PC fixer. We'll go for that smaller one. Try that to see. Makes any difference? I don't know. She does not want to go on level, whatever the hell it is about it. Oh, that's it now. That's it now. That click. Aye. I think the bearing wasn't on far enough. I think my original idea was correct. Well, no, when we start her up, if she's not right, she'll start making a hell of a lot of noise. If she's not right, she'll start to make a lot of noise very quickly. Right. Many likes we got now? Thought we had more than that. Anyway, we're an hour and a half in. You won't have to take that handle off. I might have to. Last screw. I'll just screw the handle off. Might be easier. That butt's not so good now. We'll try another one. Maybe. That's all it'll go. Are we saying fix or fail this time, guys? Are we saying fix or fail? What I was saying? 121 watching. We're saying fix. Paul Cook saying fix. We're all saying fix. And we're 1 hour 35 minutes in. We're through quite a lot tonight, but this is indeed a fix. Yeah, I'm calling that fixed. Monk Face 99 says fail. I'm calling that fixed. What? Cool. That is 3 fixes, 2 fails. Yep, we'll be happy enough with that. Thanks for staying on, Rose Quartz. Thanks for staying on the stream. Thank you very, very much. There's a disappointingly small amount of grease used in this actual live stream. We will have to get a metric ton of grease for next week. We'll have to get a metric ton of grease into the surgery, get it delivered in a big cement lorry or something. That's the old bearing. I'll throw that out in case somebody accidentally uses it. Somebody being me. Anyway, thank you very, very much, Rose Quartz. And I'll say hello and say goodbye to you all. Here we are. Whew. That was a good one tonight. We got Bertus is saying fail. Anyway, I don't think there's too many fails. The odds were stacked against us with the fails tonight, so I'm pretty happy with the way it went. So I hope you like that, and well, hopefully we get good views tonight. We're doing well in the views. We got 38,000 views 2 weeks ago, and we got 25 or 27,000 last week. So very, very good. I was a bit nervous about tonight because I'm working tomorrow, Paul. Yeah, I was a bit nervous about tonight, but anyway, it worked out fine. Flat out like a hedgehog on the highway, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It's good to have something to do. Anyway, thank you for tuning in, and thanks for. I was a bit apprehensive about how it was all going to turn out, because I thought I'd give myself a bit of a mountain to climb, especially that big horrible DeWalt saw, because she is truly horrible. So anyway, but at least we got there. So thanks for watching. Thanks, Rose, for your participation. Thanks for everybody's participation, all the usual suspects. And sure, we'll try it again next week, but we won't be doing one in 2 weeks' time because we have the Easter Sunday. We're going to take Easter Sunday off. So thank you very much, and I'll bid you a fond farewell and good night. Maybe, maybe.